Hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Last time out, we started off with the town or the village of Knightsbridge, which incidentally does not have a bridge yet, but it will at some point. Do not worry about that. And we started off with this town. We built some of the housing, some of the commercial land, a little bit of industry, and just getting to grips with what Cities Skylines 2 has to offer. So far, graphical glitches, audio glitches, and lag, and features that do not seem to work. But I'm sure that some updates in will fix that. Apparently, these houses are European semi-detached houses. I do not think they are, but we're going to see. Today's plan is to get this all running in a sense of we need to balance the books. So for that, I'm going to have to build more housing, bits more commercial, maybe a little bit of industrial areas, and then see from there if we can actually be turning a profit, because at the moment we are losing 50,000 credits every single month. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's start balancing the books and try figuring out if I can drop some graphic settings to improve the lag. But graphically, this looks really, really bad at the moment. I just have no idea what's going on. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started. Okay, I did say in the last video that I was going to turn this into some sort of a main road, so that is what I'm going to do. Laurel Street is going to end up being a main road. I'm going to drag it and probably use something like this, complex. And I'm going to take this pretty much to the end. Oh, what? There we go. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. There we go. Taking it to the end of this road. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a section here that is going to connect all of these. So to do that, I'm going to start by... You never know if... Yes, I will sort out your treatment. Do not worry. I'm going to start by placing a few, just a few, of these. Roughly at this angle. We're going to do... Each one will be 240. And then to make this very easy to do, I'm just going to block in that and do 90 degrees on each one of these. So this is another, maybe a little bit of a grid, but it isn't really a grid. That did not seem correct. That is correct. There we go. Okay. That is that bit done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring each one of these down like that. That's a bit sharp. I'll be honest. No, that is not where I want the junction. Okay, well, I'll just put that junction as a straight junction. And that one. And that one. And this junction I'm not very comfortable with, so I'll try and turn it a little. That is a little bit better. Okay, it still is not exactly the style I want, but that will do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this road up to this road. Like that. In fact, no, I'm going to do better than that. I'm going to connect this road from here. And then do that to it. There we go. So some of these things are pretty neat. I do like this idea. I think this idea that it shows there. See that there with where it marks the various different. Come on, where it marks where the roads actually go. I think that is quite cool. That why has that done that? Why does the power keep going out? I do not understand. The power should not be going out. And why have you destroyed all of that? Can someone turn the water back on? Am I just messing up on this? I possibly am. Right, so the first one I want to do is I want to mark it there and then twist it in and connect it there. This isn't great. What are you complaining about now? Condemned. Right. Why are you condemned? There we go. Okay. Now, in this area here, I'm going to try these row houses because I have no idea what is going on with any of this. In fact, I'm not going to do that bit. It's going to be this whole area here. There we go. I'm going to put some more commercial down here and possibly some more of these row houses there. And then, what else should I do? Tell you what, over here, let me put a little bit of industry. Do we not have farms anymore? Farms used to be a thing. Is that no longer a thing? I have no idea. Oh, we can do all of this. Road maintenance, road repairs, snow clearing, traffic access. Okay. Well, let's pop the... Well, no, before we do that, let's try to ensure that we actually have enough. Enlarge the borders of your city. Wait a minute. How... Oh. Is that really the same as what we used to do? I suppose I want that side of the city, don't I, to be able to build a bridge. No. Where do I want? I probably want... First off, I probably want 1, 2, and 3. That is probably what I want. Although I don't need to buy that just yet. Why do I need to worry about that right now? What are you doing? High rent. Now you're happy. Okay. Fine. I'm not going to argue. You were paying... Oh, those are the right buildings. What does this say? Patient capacity 100. Upkeep 105,000 a month. But does this not give me... I'm trying to see whether... Okay, if I do that and then pop an ambulance station, what does that do? I'm just trying to determine where the current information... Here we go. Okay. Water availability. We have a lot being output. We have a massive consumption. Sorry, very low consumption, massive output. Okay. That is good. Electricity, I think we need to work on. There is a way to do this because I think if we were to put wind farms in certain areas, for example, here on this side, wind speed too low. Wind speed too low. Where would you even want... Obviously here the wind speed is too low. So we could do one of these. I need to work on this. Healthcare capacity 125. Now do not... Now close that. Try that again. Healthcare capacity 125. That seems okay. Apparently somebody's died already. That is not ideal. No, it's not that we're forced. I'm doing that intentionally. Garbage. We are processing... Wait a minute. So we've got 5 tons a month and we're processing, well, half a ton a month. Okay. I need to clearly figure out what a lot of these things are. Commercial, industry, office, population, happiness. Okay. I'll get there. Ah, these. Okay. This is much nicer. These are the kind of buildings that I want to see. Yes. Okay. All of these houses are changing. I'm sorry. These are not the houses I want to see. All of you are changing to the other kind of housing. Sorry. It's just better. There we go. Yes, these are much better. And then perhaps can we have offices? EU. These are not. Maybe they are. Certainly, this is definitely not what we would see in the UK. That's much is for sure. Petrol station, yes. The rest of that's loads of petrol stations. The rest of this, no. No, certainly not. Interesting. Very interesting. What's this? Waiting for a hearse. Okay, I suppose we probably need to put a cemetery in somewhere. Where should I put the cemetery? I know what to do. Let's do this. I will. Okay, we are now milestone 2. I'll be honest, I have little to no idea as to how I'm managing to pull some of this off at the moment. I'm going to put the cemetery down here, please. Please and thank you. This may seem weird, but it honestly is not. This is actually quite normal. You would have a cemetery and have housing very close by. So, yes, this is actually really normal. Okay. For some reason, nothing is being built now. Why is this person always appalled? I do not know. We have plenty of money. We are still losing a ridiculous amount of money, and that's mainly service upkeep that we are losing money on. Easy ways to do that is just to increase tax rates just that little bit. That will fix. That will sort out a bunch of stuff. There you go, that's taxes, and then we've got the government subsidies coming in. So we'll see what we can do to balance some or all of this out. I mean, the housing is just the demand is increasing rapidly. Let's have a look at what we have available to us. A recycling centre, that is really important, but I think right now we have a bigger problems, and that is simply that we need some basic education services. Wait a minute, we have basic education services. Why did I not do this? That's a primary school? You know what? Primary school can go right here. Yes, there we go. A secondary school. Now the secondary school can also be right next to the primary school. This is, again, you may think this is invalid, but I promise you it is not. This is a valid thing. Primary and secondary schools right next to each other. Now, I am pushing this a little. I'm sure that the way I'm pushing this is going to backfire on me spectacularly. But, oh, these houses, these buildings look so much better. Yes, it is probably going to backfire on me spectacularly. I suppose they want a crematorium too. I'll look into that in the future. I want to see what else I need to do. So apparently I'm going to be getting to large village very quickly, and then we can have fire and rescue and police, and that is the important bit. I'm not keen on the way that you have to go through all of these to unlock basic services. So I'm not entirely keen on that. Water treatment is a big thing, but at the moment we do not need that. So I'm going to leave this as it is right now. Roundabouts. It's Britain. We have to have roundabouts. So I'm going to do that. Although I'm sure I could have just built a roundabout for myself. Why are things not building is my question. Why are things not building down here? We have such a... Is it because it's low density and medium density? No, that's low density. That's exactly what I've gone and done. These are medium density. How much medium density demand do we have? Nothing. We have massive low density demand and massive commercial demand. Why do we have so much commercial demand? I'm very curious about that. Okay, well, if you want commercial, there you go. The smog. What smog? You have... Okay, well, you know what? There you go. The smog will be gone. Very confused. Very confused. I see no smog. I just see... That's fairly nice, the filter on that. I just see blinding sunlight. That is what I see. How do I move this around? Not see. Oh, that just takes me straight out of photo mode. I had it moving before, but now I have no idea how to move it. Okay. I'll just do this and then look at taking a photograph. Can I mess around with any of this? I have no idea. I do not want to touch any of this because it does not seem to be working. Like, that does not seem to be doing a single thing. So I'm a little bit confused. All I'm doing here is I'm just going to use this to hide the UI and take my screenshots. That is what I'm going to be doing. I am going to point out that this is already not running at 60 FPS. Maybe let's start dropping the graphics a bit. Volumetrics to medium. No, that should not be a problem. That should not be a problem. Reflection often is a problem. Motion blur disabled, which is fine. Shadows to medium. That to medium. That should That should make a big difference. That has made a fairly big difference. Good. It's a lot of parking here. Lots of people parking. Speed up. Come on. Plenty of good-looking luxury items. Gonna find me a good deal. Why did I hear police? Interesting. So where do I want to actually try and get my wind farms? That's the other thing. I'm just considering what to unlock to maybe get wind farms, or I don't know, maybe I could do a coal power plant. This is the one I want. My goal is nuclear and hydroelectric power. That is what I want to get to. Maybe even geothermal. That would be where I want to go. 6 figures apparently is what I've reached. I'm still losing money quite heavily. Although that being said, a lot of its service upkeep, we should be able to manage to get to that next level. And all of these are, as the houses are building, I should be able to make a lot more money. I just do not understand why. What are all of these? I'm just not sure why it's taking so long. Why is it taking so long? It says we could do with some more residential buildings. Sure. All of this is residential. Why are you not building? No, these bits are now. Hang on. So we have some here. I'm sure a hearse showed up. Okay. I am a little bit confused as to... So, in City Skylines the first, things would build quite rapidly. It would just, you know, if the demand was there... New signature building. I don't know what that means. What's a signature building? Okay, we've managed to reach a large village, and this is where so many people are getting sick. Are they? There are 0... That is not true. There are 0 patients. If people were getting sick, we would have patients. Average health, 61%. Why does this have one of those boundaries? No. I am very, very confused. So before we used to have areas in which it would work. Fire and this is important. Before anything, I am putting this in. Fire and police. There we go. Okay. And I know I'm going to be losing loads of money once again. But that is just that. Fire stations, yeah, can cover a larger service area. There we go. Okay. Where is the service area? I need to see your service area. Why are you not showing me your service area? And this is where we've got to work on this. So I think education and research, what does that do? Affects the... Okay. We're clearly not... We're not making enough here. But the only reason for that, I think, is just because things are not building fast enough. What are you complaining about? High rent, not enough customers. What I need is I need things to start spawning, growing. And then At the moment, what I am actually counting on is just this. The fact that this is just going, not that. How do I check? Not the progress. Ah, yes, milestone. Sorry, it is this. This is what I'm looking at. So it gives you an extra 1 million. And then we can create these. I'm just checking. Farming. That is it. Farming, that is what I wanted. Transportation. Yes, some of these parks, yep, that works. So we'll get to a town and then we can start working with all of that. Okay. My bigger concern is, how do I know? Aha! Coverage. There it is. That's the coverage that I was after. So healthcare coverage. So if I just get rid of all of this, that's going to show me just the healthcare coverage. I think that is good coverage. I do not see a problem. I just do not understand why the average health is 61%. To me, that looks fairly good. Garbage accumulation. What? Do we have trucks coming in and out? Not a clue. Not a clue. Again, I'm appalled at how the healthcare is run in this city. I do not understand. You have healthcare. Fire coverage is fine. Police is fine. I have no idea what that is at the moment. Education. Where's education? That's education. There it is. That is good coverage. We have plenty of capacity. This should all be running. The city is incredibly noisy. Okay, I'll give you that. It is, yes, it is a busy city. I will certainly give you that. Perhaps you need to live out here, but I'm not going to deny that. So many people are getting sick. Again, why is this a thing? I'm very confused. Police station, cars going in and out. Interesting looking police cars. They look a bit German, which is fine. As I said, this is going to be a or I may not have mentioned that. I'm planning to have this as a non-modded series, and then I will work from there. Okay, what are these signature buildings? What does this do? +3 well-being within 750 meters. But what is it? It's a house. And it doesn't cost me anything? So I can just, pop it in there? That's ugly. That's really ugly. Areas. Okay, yeah, that I know. That is something I will work with later on. Right now, I'm just trying to determine why on earth my housing is not building. Still. Oh, I think I understand. I understand. This is silly. The housing that I've been trying to get rid of happens to be the kind of housing that people currently want to live in, because apparently that is low density housing. Now I get the issue. I'm not keen on it, because these houses look terrible, but I understand what the issue is now. So if I replace this area, there we go. That should now start building. Right. And suddenly all the demand for housing has disappeared. And now medium density housing demand increases. I am so confused. And now medium density demand decreases. Okay. We are sort of getting there. The monthly balance is slowly getting there. Obviously, I'm currently very overserviced. That is the main issue that we are having. But that is not necessarily a bad thing. No idea what this is meaning. Residential suitability. Good and bad. Not a clue. I have no idea what that means. What I can do, though, is I can create a road. Perhaps out from here. Yes, I know. We're going to destroy them. Why can we not destroy them? Really? Is this not a thing we can do? Squash a downer. Okay. That seems like an easy achievement. There we go. That was annoying, and it's ruined my road. Try again. There we go, and then... Excellent. I'll do that. I will also place a road just behind the cemetery, which then connects up here. And I will place a road just here. There we go, like that. And then can I fit another road in here like that? I can. Oh, that is probably the issue with the low density housing situation. I can always just narrow things up, and now there's no demand for commercial either. Could this just be to do with tax now? Drop the tax on these two. Will it just suddenly ping up? Is that a thing that will happen? And also, whilst we're at it, I might as well. There we go. Now I know there's groundwater under here. I'm not going to worry so much about that. I just want to see if anything starts building. So we now have an increase for commercial, which is fine because I was intending on putting commercial along this area. There we go. That was all going to be planned to be commercial. Population increased. Citizen happiness increased. End of episode, almost here. Did anyone see that crash? What crash? What crash? What crash? Nobody's given me information about a car crash. Well, I mean that is clearly a crash. Okay. 128. We are slowly getting better, but the books are not balancing up yet. I have no idea again what this is. Average happiness. Okay. No, that was not it. Ah, this is managing because right, I see what's happening here. As this demand increases, it's starting to build more and more housing. Good. That is what I'm aiming for. I just wanted to build housing between here and here as well, because these look so bad. Oh, I should keep an eye on that sewage. There's sewage. Definitely is sewage. How are you doing as well? Not processing garbage very well, but it's fine. As soon as we get over maybe 100, 150 tons of garbage, that is when I need to be concerned. Employees 20, efficiency 107%, 3 patients. I do not see a problem. I really do not see a problem. What are you on about? A higher zone density or different zoning may be needed. I don't understand. Why is... Oh, is it the area? Maybe the rent because of the area or something like that. Okay, things are now building up as they should. As we are coming to a close of this episode, this is what I wanted to see. I'm just not, again, as I repeat myself, I'm not keen on these. Maybe I should redo this area. No. That's not what I meant to do. That is what I meant to do. Bring this back. So that's when we'll move. I'll probably move out somewhere else. Here, there can be some more low density housing here. I'll put some low density housing. I've already put the low density housing there. The colours are very similar, unfortunately, so that is what is probably catching me out. Looking at that monthly balance, it isn't getting much better. In fact, I do not think it is getting any better at the moment. I think it may be getting worse, really. What I need to work out is actually the electricity fees. So, here we go, service upkeep. That is something we should probably look at. Electricity is costing me 50k to import. Okay, that cost me 50k to import. If I were to build this, it would cost me 70k to keep upkeep. It isn't worth it. At the moment, it is not worth it. Once my upkeep increases beyond 70k, then I think I will look at getting my own power station. I think that is the clue. Can we get some more police here? What? Do we not have... Where's my police coverage? My police coverage I think is fine. Crime probability is low. I do not see the issue. I feel like these lot are complaining about... I don't know what they're complaining about. Fire hazard is low. That's a little bit more than low. Obviously, in the industrial areas, there are a little bit more. Citizen health. Okay, so for some reason we have bad citizen health here. But healthcare coverage is good, so I'm just not sure what is going on. This is more than fine. We have people eligible for college. Maybe I should look at college as well. This is actually improving. This is getting better. At the moment, we're not going to worry about college. What I am going to try and do is I'm going to try and take a screenshot down here as my thumbnail, because I think this could be a a reasonable screenshot. And that is where I'm going to end this video. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on City Skylines. Apparently textures have disappeared on the cars. Okay, some of them. Or there's some weird reflections, I have no idea. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Textures have disappeared on the houses now. I've just noticed that. Interesting. Okay. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. Link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord server. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in City Skylines 2, where I'm going to try to ignore the graphical issues and the people complaining on Chipper, and instead I'm going to focus on filling out that entire area and building a park, so that area there, and maybe building the first park. Oh, hello. What's this? It's an ambulance. Yep, all the textures have gone funny. Oh, it's scroll. That's how we look up and down. There we go. So yes, this area here, I'll probably look at maybe building a park or something. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. We're now a grand village. So there we go. We now have the ability to make the park. I might even start looking at a very basic transportation. I have to say, from this distance, it looks like the original City Skylines. And that is actually a good thing, because I think City Skylines looks absolutely excellent from a distance. So anyway, thank you very much for watching once again, and I shall see you next time in City Skylines 2. That thing is still an eyesore.